So let's start the session. Here I am to present the AI agent collection for IT service management. Let's start. As you have already seen, we always flash the safe harbor notice. As a PM, it's in my blood that I always talk about some forward-looking statements or some roadmap items. So it's always to get covered with the safe harbor notice. So who I am? Is going next. Is the clicker not working? Okay. So who I am to present this interesting topic in front of you. So hello everyone, I am Apeksha Deval. I am Senior Principal Inbound Product Manager working with IT Service Management Unit since 6+ years of time. I am an HSC MBA alumna and being with this industry for more than 18 years. I am humbled and honored to ship first ITSM Now-Assist skill back in July 23 and first ITSM AI agent in March 25. So let's get started. Let's see how AI agent put AI to work for IT. But hold on a second. Before doing that, let's see what are the challenges which you and your IT team face in today's world. Looks like I have the issue with the... Okay, I'll choose this. So what we have seen is what was the worries on the horizon has become the problem of today's world. Your day-to-day operations and efficiency to scale is becoming a problem in IT industry. Let's start with these three personas. Engaging an employee has never been difficult. Nowadays, employees has become lot more demanding. Employees want state-of-the-art experience, consumer-grade experience with your IT tools. But your legacy IT tools are not being developed to provide that. At the end, what happens? There's always a tussle between what employee want and what your IT can provide. Similarly, for AI, for human agent, they are so busy doing the mundane, repetitive tasks that they are not at all looking into the strategic projects, upscaling themselves to a new technology. On top of that, the stagnant IT world, as well as finding a good resources in the market is becoming more and more difficult. And at the end, with the increase of digitalization, you will see across the industry, now each and every industry want to be the digital first industry. In this scenario, the amount of pressure come on IT department to handle those increase in incidents, requests, dependency has been increasing exponentially. But is the legacy IT system ready to that? Are they bridging the gap between what is being demanded and what is being supplied? No. Then how we are going to solve this problem? Some AI is providing some hope in this situation. Some of the studies has provided that 79% of the C-circle executive is looking forward to agentic AI or generative AI to solve this problem. ServiceNow is best placed in this situation to help you and your IT team to work better. Let's see how it works for the same three personas. For employees, this agentic AI provides, again, what they need is state-of-the-art self-service. Self-service which really works. Self-service is not just bot. Self-service which takes the action. What it does, leaves a lot of amount of time to these employees which they can focus on the work which that matters. Similarly, autonomous AI agent can take away that mundane task, repetitive task from the human agent so that human agent can now focus on more strategic initiatives. And it has never been so exciting time for IT managers and owners because these persona can now deploy the systems more faster and enjoy the ROI more quicker. And these are not just a statement. We have seen our initial customers like Coursera and Teleperformance has gained great returns on their deployment of agentic AI, and Now Assist. Enough of talking about agentic AI, but how does it all work? This is all what we are gathered here for. So agentic AI is what we shipped as agentic workflows. These agentic workflows are a collection of AI agents which work for the given task. These agentic workflows can be invoked either by a trigger condition or by a manual. In an upcoming demo, I will demo some AI agents getting triggered manually or some AI agent getting triggered by the action. Going next, once this agentic workflow has been triggered, the real fun comes into the picture, which is AI Agent Orchestrator. This is the brain behind the complete scenario. AI Agent Orchestrator does the reasoning, understand what is the task at hand, and creates the action plan. It invokes different AI agents. So AI Orchestrator is responsible to call AI agent, what AI agent, and when to call. Just a good news here is this ACE AI Agent Orchestrator works seamlessly with all the AI agent which we ship out of the box, as well as the AI agent which you create on the ServiceNow systems. Once these AI agents are invoked, these AI agents are the worker agents. They actually does the work for you. Either they are going to the backend to understand what are the past similar incidents, reading a KB article, updating a record for you. And how these AI agents are doing it for you? They are doing it through all the tools through which these AI agents are powered. So these AI agents are powered by skills, workflows, scripts, flow, you name it, we have it. Now, with all these things, you have been listening to different AI agents and agentic workflows. It's an army of agentic workflows and agentic AI and agents for you. You can use AI Control Tower to manage and controls agentic workflows which we ship out of the box, as well as what you can create through our AI agent workflow. Now let's see how all these things works in a real scenario. I'm going to demo some of the AI agents which we shipped recently, which is just a week back on 1st of May. These AI agents, the collection of AI agent workflow, are available on Yokohama as well as the Xanadu Patch 9. These are the out-of-the-box AI agents which can be used like plug and play. To name a few, let's start with an AI agent which can be used to send a quick notification through Twilio to the users, or can be used to manage O365 groups. I think everyone as a practitioner can resonate with this. Maintaining O365 is mandatory, but it's a very boring task. But then as a fulfiller, we need to continue to do that. So as I said, AI agent will take that mundane task away from it so that the agent can focus on more complex things. When it comes to incident, the AI agent can help triaging an incident, categorizing an incident, investigating and resolving an incident. When it comes to the service resilience part, it does take care of creating a post-incident review, the huge big PDF which generally takes days to get created, with the AI agent and army of it can create in some days. And when it comes to creation of change request, I think everyone here will resonate with me that the more information and the relevant information we put in change request will exponentially increase the probability of these change requests getting approved and also getting the success score better. So AI agents are here to help you with this. So without further delay, let's dwell into the demo. So I will be demoing 4 AI agentic workflows here. 2 I will be invoking through AI Agent Studio, and 2 as a real-time from an Now Assist panel. So let's start with Manage O365 group. Let's say there is an incident created which say, hey, I want to add these 2 folks into my O365 group. Before adding that, let's see what is the background. So I go to my O365 group, it's empty. Good, I come back, what is the incident number? I just copy it, go to the Agent Studio, where I can create, test, and manage my all agentic workflows. And I say, hey, I need a help with that agentic workflow. What it does is, It understands what is the incident, what needs to be done, and then invokes those AI agents into a sequence. So it first invokes Office 365, which creates an approval flow in backend. Here, an approval flow is a mandatory and a manual flow, which I just click in front of you as approve. And what it does, it goes in backend, adds those two folks into the O365, come back, resolves my incident, updates the resolution, and you are done. So everything is happening autonomously. Your manual agent is free to do more interesting work. Let's see how it really works from an agent perspective. So agent will not go to the AI studio. What agent will do? It can invoke the same thing from the side panel, which is now sys panel. Here I am saying that, hey, I want to remove able tutor. So it does remove the able tutor for me. Next use case I want to take is triage and categorize incident. Similarly, there is an incident which says I'm unable to send and receive Outlook emails. Again, I'll go to the AI agent studio, say, hey, help me with this incident. Now, the AI orchestrator will understand which agent to call. Instead of calling major incident mapper first, it's calling categorizing the incident first. Because once I categorize the incident, it will help me to even further triage it better. So it's calling the incident categorizer, and it's helping me populate 3 fields: category, subcategory, and CI. We have shipped with these 3 fields out of the box. You have the ability to go copy it, edit it, and create more fields of population if you want. So here if you see, it populated the value and also gave the reason. As these are autonomous AI agents, the value of these are also being populated directly into the incident. But if you want more supervised, you can always have this as a supervised AI agent as well. Now once this is done, a very crucial step before even going triaging or troubleshooting is seeing, is any ongoing major incident happening? If it is happening, it goes ahead, attaches this incident to that major incident, updates the work notes, and voila, we're done. Next state. Let's see how the next agentic workflow works, which is investigate and resolve. In this case, what I'm demoing is an agent view. So as a human agent, what I'm going to do is I'm going to invoke now syspanel and say, hey, I need a help in resolving this incident. Once I do that, the AI orchestrator first go and search what are the relevant catalog item. If there are any catalog item relevant to this incident, if it is, it will show it to me. I can review it and then provide the feedback. In this case, I have got some couple of 3-4 catalog item, but looks like none of them make sense. So I can go ahead and provide a feedback. Once I do that, the AI orchestrator takes the feedback, moves to the next agent. This agent is now going into data, bringing all the relevant past similar incidents which were resolved, having a resolution notes in it, and relevant KB articles, synthesizing the data for me and providing me with a huge resolution plan. Again, human in the loop, this is a supervised AI agent. That's the reason it's not doing anything by its own. It's giving me the data inside panel so that I can review it. In this point, looks like the second point is not that relevant. So I give that feedback. It again takes that feedback, synthesizes the data more, and then comes up with a better resolution plan. Looks like this is a better one. So I can go ahead and say approve. The moment I say approve, it does the same thing like human agent. It updates the work notes, resolution notes, resolves the incident for me. The last but not the least, generates plan request plans. In the change request plan, as it has army of AI agents, I have executed this earlier. So what that is doing it, what you're seeing on in the front screen is, an army of AI agents has already been executed and provided me with all the plan of justification, implementation, risk and impact analysis, backout plan, and test plan. As we have discussed earlier, it's very crucial to have these important, relevant information in change request at the very start of the workflow so that it highly and exponentially increases the quality of change workflow, increases the quality of change implementation, approval, and at the end change score. So at the side panel, you can see, I mean the analysis panel, you can see how these values have been generated. So these values are being generated based on the successful past change request and as well as the best practices. So that's it for today's demo. Before I end up today's session, if I would like you to take 3 things back from this session, and that would be, the first thing is AI agents will help you to reach that zero human service desk or zero touch point desk, which we were even talking about in today's keynote. So AI agent is very crucial for you to reach to that point. Second, AI orchestrator as well as AI control tower works very seamlessly with the AI agent shipped out of the box by us, which is ServiceNow, as well as AI agent which is created by you or your partner on the ServiceNow platform. Third, last but not the least, and very crucial, that the AI agent collection for ITSM is not just targeting to the service desk. It is targeting to each and every persona under the umbrella of IT service management. Thank you.